Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely because what I am about to reveal carries a weight that will shake your heart." There has always been a truth hidden behind closed doors, a truth that your person kept guarded out of fear and manipulation. Now, the moment has come when that truth refuses to remain buried any longer. From the beginning, they always carried a spark for you, an unspoken desire to pursue you. Every time they saw you, their heart burned with emotions they could barely control. Yet somewhere along the way, a poisonous whisper reached them, convincing them you were too old, too faded, too far gone to be loved. It wasn't their heart that doubted you, it was the interference of others. A party of shadows spoke lies into their ears, feeding them falsehoods to keep them away from you. They told them you were not worth it, that their future would collapse if they ever chose you. But deep down, their soul resisted those lies. Deep down, they always knew you were the one meant to walk beside them, to share in a destiny greater than what anyone else could offer. That conflict within them has been breaking them silently, and now, the truth can no longer be contained. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They are standing at the edge of their own fear, trembling because the truth is about to spill out. You will hear it in their voice, see it in their eyes, and feel it in the weight of their confession. They are terrified that you will hate them for the time they wasted. Archangel Michael says, the guilt they carry is not just about rejecting you. It is about betraying their own heart, abandoning the calling their soul whispered every single day. They tried to ignore what they felt, but ignoring love is like trying to stop fire with bare hands, it burns even deeper. Their silence was not rejection, it was surrender to manipulation. Someone they trusted made them believe you were a mistake. Someone filled their mind with doubt, convincing them that choosing you would destroy everything they had built. And so, they walked away. But walking away didn't free them, it haunted them instead. Every night, your image returned, every day your memory shadowed their steps, and every beat of their heart reminded them of what they lost. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Now, destiny is forcing the truth to surface. They cannot hide anymore, because the walls around them are crumbling. They know if they don't speak now, they will lose you forever, and that thought terrifies them more than anything. You must understand, they never saw you as too old. Those words came from another tongue, one that feared the power of your union. The enemy knew that if the two of you came together, nothing would be able to stand in your way. That is why lies were planted. That is why doubts were crafted. But the truth is stronger than lies, and your connection is stronger than the poison they tried to feed. Right now, your person is preparing themselves to finally come forward. Their hands may tremble, their voice may break, but what they say will change everything you thought you knew. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The truth is, they never stopped wanting you. Even when they stayed silent, their heart never belonged to anyone else. They fought against it, denied it, tried to drown it in distractions, but it never left them. The more they ran from you, the more life reminded them of your presence. They saw signs, synchronicities, dreams, all pointing back to you. It was as if the universe itself refused to let them escape. Their spirit cried out for you even when their lips refused to. Their soul remembered you even when their mind tried to forget. And now, they cannot deny it any longer. You were never the mistake. You were always the miracle they were too blind to accept. And now, they want to make things right. Type Amen to get blessing 666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the storm of silence is breaking, and nothing will stop the truth from rising. The words they held back for so long are burning their tongue, begging to be released. Their soul can no longer carry the weight of what they buried. They thought walking away would protect them, but instead it shattered them inside. Their laughter became hollow, their days turned into shadows, and every night they found themselves haunted by your memory. No matter how hard they tried to silence it, the truth echoed louder. The interference from others twisted their path. Whispers told them you were too much, too late, too old, and too dangerous for their future. But those whispers were never born from love, they were born from envy, fear, and control. You were never the mistake they painted you to be. You were the blessing hidden in plain sight, and the very reason others tried to turn them against you. Because those who lied knew that once you and your person united, nothing would break your bond again. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your person is trembling now, caught between regret and courage. They know the moment they speak, the truth will pierce like lightning. And yet, they also know keeping it hidden any longer will destroy them completely. They remember every time they looked at you, and the way their heart raced uncontrollably. They remember how badly they wanted to hold your hand, to claim you as theirs, to stand proudly beside you. But fear silenced them, and lies guided them away. It wasn't their choice alone, it was a trap laid carefully around them. Someone close whispered into their ear that choosing you would end their dreams. They listened, blinded by trust, and turned away from the very soul meant for them. Now, guilt burns through their veins. They see clearly who lied, who poisoned them, who tried to break what destiny wrote long before time. And for the first time, they are ready to fight back against that deception. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your person wants you to know that their love never died. It was only buried beneath fear, shame, and confusion. Every day apart from you only made that love grow stronger. The more they denied you, the more restless their soul became. No new face, no distraction, no comfort could replace what they lost. Your absence became a wound that never healed. Now, they carry the courage to face you. They know you may be angry, hurt, or even broken by their silence. But they are prepared to beg for forgiveness because they cannot live another day in the shadows. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself, because the confession will come like a storm, and you must be ready to receive it. What you hear will change the way you see everything. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The truth is, they always wanted to pursue you. From the very first moment, you captivated their heart in a way no one else ever could. They felt something divine pulling them toward you, something that scared them because of its power. But the interference was relentless. You can't love them, they were told. They're too old, too broken, too much of a burden. Those words carved fear into their mind, but deep down, their heart knew none of it was true. They resisted, but the voices of others were louder at the time. And so, they betrayed their own heart and turned away from you. That choice has been their greatest regret. For years, they've carried that regret like chains. Every smile has been a mask, every step has been heavy, and every night has ended with their soul crying out your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Even now, their friends and enemies try to silence the truth. They say, don't go back. Don't choose them. But this time, your person refuses to listen. This time, they are ready to follow their heart no matter the cost. The battle between fear and love is ending, and love is winning. You will see it in their eyes soon, the fire that never went out. You will feel it in their voice when they confess what they should have told you long ago. The truth will cut deep, it may even hurt at first. But it will also heal wounds that have been bleeding for far too long. Their love is real, their devotion is real, and their regret is real. Archangel Michael says, destiny is aligning to bring you both back together. The lies are falling apart, and nothing will stop what is meant to be revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They thought distance would weaken their feelings, but instead, it magnified them. The more space they created, the more they realized nothing could erase you from their heart. Every silence, every distraction, only pulled them closer to the truth. Your name became their secret prayer. Your image became their unspoken dream. Even when they tried to run, life brought reminders of you at every turn. The party that lied to them believed they could erase you with words. But they underestimated the strength of destiny and the power of a bond written before time began. Their lies may have delayed what was meant to happen, but they could not destroy it. Now your person is on the edge of breaking free. The weight of silence is too heavy, and the truth is too powerful to remain hidden. The moment of revelation is rushing closer like a storm. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. They are scared, but this fear feels different. It is no longer the fear of losing their reputation or disappointing others. It is the fear of losing you forever if they don't speak now. Every memory of you has returned with unbearable force. The way you smiled, the sound of your voice, the way your presence lit up a room, these memories haunt them in every quiet moment. They know now that no lie can erase that light. They will tell you soon that they never meant to hurt you. They will confess how the voices of others clouded their judgment and pushed them into silence. Their heart has carried this burden, waiting for the courage to finally break through. And when they speak, you will feel the trembling in their voice. You will hear the weight of regret in every word. And you will see that their love was never gone, only hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. They once believed the lie that you were too old or not enough. But now they see those words for what they truly were, poison designed to separate you. The truth is, your wisdom and strength are what drew them in from the beginning. They have realized that age never mattered. What mattered was the way you touched their soul, the way you gave them a sense of peace and belonging they had never felt before. That was the truth they denied, and now it rises again. Your person has spent sleepless nights wishing they could undo the damage. They replay the moments they could have chosen you but didn't. And each time, regret cut deeper. But regret is no longer their master. Love is. And that love will carry them to you, no matter how much it shakes them to their core. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Archangel Michael says, heaven itself has been waiting for this confession. The silence has lasted too long, and the truth must break free. You were always meant to hear the words they buried in fear. You may doubt their timing. You may wonder why now, after all this time. But know this, the divine has been pushing them, showing them signs, and refusing to let them escape their destiny. The chains around them are breaking. The lies that bound them are losing their power. And their spirit is finally free enough to tell you what they've held inside. They cannot fight destiny anymore. They cannot deny you anymore. The truth will come, and when it does, it will shake you both. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Their truth is that you were always the one. Even when they turned away, they carried you within them. Even when they smiled at others, it was only your memory that lived in their heart. The lies tried to convince them you were not worthy. But their heart knew the opposite, you were the treasure they were too blind to see. Now, that blindness is gone. They are preparing to face you, no matter how much it terrifies them. Because the thought of never speaking this truth is worse than the fear of rejection. They are ready to risk it all for you. Their confession is not just words, it is their soul breaking free from silence. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. They tried to replace you with noise, with people, with meaningless moments, but nothing worked. Every time they looked into another's eyes, they saw your reflection staring back. Every laugh they forced only deepened the ache they carried inside. Their friends noticed it. Their family noticed it. Even those who tried to keep them away from you began to sense that their soul was restless without your presence. The truth is simple, no matter how many times they tried to erase you, you kept returning like a flame that cannot be extinguished. Destiny made sure of it, for what is meant for you can never be stolen. Now they are standing at a crossroads, trembling but determined. The decision they avoided for so long has arrived, and silence is no longer an option. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, their confession is carved into their spirit. It will come out whether they are ready or not, for heaven will no longer allow them to run. Their silence has already cost too much. You will hear how much they regret believing lies. You will hear how deeply they hated themselves for letting you go. And you will hear how badly they wanted to fight for you but didn't know how. The party that deceived them wanted control. They wanted to make your person believe they were above you. But what they failed to realize is that no one can bury true love forever. The mask is falling. The illusion is breaking. And the voice of truth is rising louder than the voices of doubt. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Every day, their guilt has eaten away at them. Every time they tried to sleep, their dreams pulled them back to you. Their spirit never let them forget the love they denied. They've reached the point where hiding is no longer possible. Their heart feels as if it will shatter if they don't speak. The words they've carried are demanding release. And when they finally tell you, it won't just be a confession, it will be a flood. Years of silence, years of regret, years of love will all come pouring out in a single moment. You will see tears in their eyes. You will feel their trembling. And you will know they are not speaking out of convenience, they are speaking because the truth has broken every wall inside them. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. They once thought the lies made sense. They thought listening to others would save them. But instead, it left them empty, alone, and trapped in regret. Now they see clearly. The truth is that you were never a mistake, never a burden, never too old. You were their blessing, their miracle, their answered prayer. Those who lied will soon lose their power. Their voices will fade, their manipulation will crumble, and the light of truth will shine brighter. Your person no longer wants to live for them, they want to live for you. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. The words are coming, and they will carry the weight of heaven itself. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Their heart has been breaking for years, but they could not show it. On the outside, they smiled, laughed, and pretended. But behind closed doors, they cried for the love they abandoned. No one knows the depth of their pain but them. No one knows how many times they whispered your name when no one could hear. No one knows how badly they wished they could undo their mistakes. Now, heaven has given them one more chance. A final door is opening, and if they walk through it, the truth will finally heal what lies tried to destroy. Their confession is not just about love, it is about redemption. They want to redeem their heart, their soul, and their destiny by choosing you openly. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. They once thought time would erase their feelings, but it only carved your name deeper into their soul. Every year, every season, every single day without you was a reminder of what they lost. Their heart never stopped calling for you, even when their lips stayed silent. The voices that told them you were too old or not enough have now grown faint. They realize those voices were born from envy, not love. And the shame of believing them has weighed on their heart like heavy chains. Your person is ready to confess because the pain of silence has grown unbearable. They know that speaking may cost them everything they thought they had. But not speaking will cost them you, and that is a loss they can no longer endure. They are preparing themselves, shaking with both fear and hope, ready to tell you what should have been said long ago. Their silence was a cage, but the door is finally opening. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says, the truth is unstoppable now. The heavens have pushed it forward, and destiny refuses to be delayed again. Your person cannot escape the calling of their own heart. You will hear them speak of the way they always admired your strength. You will hear them confess how your wisdom was never a weakness, but the very reason their soul felt safe with you. They will admit that no one else ever gave them the peace you did. For too long, they allowed the shadows of others to dictate their choices. But now, the light is stronger. Their love for you is stronger. And the divine is demanding they step into truth. Their confession will not be casual, it will be raw, trembling, and overflowing with emotion. They will break before you, because their soul cannot hold this weight any longer. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. They will tell you how many nights they wept alone, whispering your name into the darkness. They will admit that no distraction could erase your memory. Every place they went, every person they met, only reminded them of the one they left behind, you. They will share how regret poisoned their days. They may even tell you about the dreams that haunted them, dreams where you appeared, reminding them of the love they tried to bury. Each dream cut deeper until they could no longer deny the truth. Their confession is not only about love, it is about surrender. They are surrendering to what they ran from. They are surrendering to the divine truth that you were always theirs. This is not the end, it is the beginning of what was always meant to be. Once the words are spoken, destiny will shift, and your bond will no longer be hidden in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The people who lied to them will try one last time to interfere. They will whisper again, they will spread doubt again, they will try to hold your person back. But this time, their efforts will fail. Because your person has found courage in truth. They no longer want to please the world, they want to honor their soul. And their soul cries out for you. Archangel Michael says, what is about to unfold is greater than what was lost. The tears will turn into healing, the regret will transform into renewal, and the love that was silenced will rise louder than ever. Your person is stepping into destiny, and nothing will turn them away again. They are ready to confess, ready to choose, ready to love. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. They will tell you, in their trembling voice, that you were never a mistake. They will say you were the dream they were too blind to believe in. And as those words leave their lips, your heart will know that destiny has spoken. Their hands may reach for yours, desperate to feel the touch they've missed. Their eyes may fill with tears, unable to contain the storm of emotions. And in that moment, the truth will finally heal what lies tried to destroy. This truth will shatter the chains of deception. It will silence the voices that tried to keep you apart. And it will awaken the power of love that no one can deny. The time of silence is ending. The time of truth is here. And your person is ready to pour their soul into your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The confession will not only free their heart, but it will also expose the ones who lied. The shadows who told them you were not worthy will soon be unmasked, and their schemes will crumble before your eyes. This is why destiny waited, because the truth is not just about love, it is about revelation. Your person will admit how easily they trusted those voices. They believed the people who pretended to protect them, but in reality, those people feared the strength of your connection. They knew if you both united, nothing would stop your rise. Now, that same truth is about to burn through every wall of deception. Lies that kept you apart will dissolve like smoke, and the clarity of love will remain. This is bigger than romance, it is divine justice unfolding in front of you. Archangel Michael says, the chains are breaking, and the silence is ending. The truth is coming, and it will not be denied. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Your person will tell you how heavy it felt to live under someone else's control. They wanted to reach out, but every time they tried, fear dragged them back. They were told you would ruin their life, but instead, life without you ruined them. They will explain the pressure they were under, the manipulation, the false promises, the constant reminders that choosing you would be a mistake. Yet even as they listened, their heart never agreed. Their heart always longed for you. Now, they no longer care about reputation, about status, or about the voices that once held power. They care only about truth, and truth is calling them home to you. Their steps may be slow, their words may tremble, but what they speak will carry the force of destiny. And you will know it when you hear it. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. This confession will not be a whisper, it will be a storm. The words will pour from them like floodwaters breaking a dam. Years of silence will erupt in one moment of release. They will speak of how lonely they were without you. They will tell you how nothing else ever filled the emptiness you left. And they will admit that the greatest mistake of their life was listening to lies instead of following their heart. You will feel the sincerity in every word. Their voice may crack, their hands may shake, but the truth will shine through with undeniable clarity. The pain of the past will not vanish instantly, but this confession will begin the healing. It will be the first step toward a future free from deception. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your person is terrified of your reaction. They fear you might turn them away, that you might never forgive them for the silence. But even with that fear, they know they cannot keep the truth hidden any longer. They are ready to accept whatever comes. If you embrace them, their heart will finally find peace. If you reject them, they will at least know they were honest with you and true to themselves. But deep inside, they believe you will see their heart. They believe you will understand that they were trapped, misled, and torn apart by voices that never wanted to see you happy. Archangel Michael says, this is not just their confession, it is also your moment of clarity. The truth will heal, it will shock, but it will also set you free. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The people who lied about you will soon regret their words. Their deception will return to them, and they will face the consequences of trying to destroy what heaven created. Your person will stand against them now, no longer afraid, no longer silenced. Their loyalty will shift completely. Where once they served the whispers of others, now they will serve only the voice of their heart. And that heart belongs to you. This transformation will shock those around them. Some will be angry, some will be fearful, but none will be able to stop it. Because once truth awakens, no lie can control it again. The confession is the beginning of a greater journey. A journey of healing, of unity, and of destiny fulfilled. And you will walk that path together. Type Amen to get blessing 3232.